welcome to Tuesday Night, right? I am here with some of my fabulous co host friends, and I'm going to go ahead and let them introduce themselves. Sorry, we were backstage running our mouths just a little bit because things happen that just never cease to shock us, that make things a little bit harder for those of us that are trying to do indie, but we will persevere. Oh my goodness. So, my friends, well, clockwise it around, starting with Des, who has some exciting things going on. Let's go ahead and do those intros.
Hello, friends. I'm Desiree Ortega. I'm on YouTube as Coffee Reading Writing, where I post weekly videos. I stream Mondays at 8 Eastern. I'm also on Twitch. You can find me Tuesday through Friday, twitch.tv/Desiree M. Ortega. And I am one half of Desiree, the writing duo with TL Russ, Tiffany from the community. And we both write under the pen name Desiree, which is short, steamy romances. And at the moment, we have surpassed our allotted newsletter subscribers for our free platform, which is awesome, but we momentarily need some help. So to continue the newsletter with the amount of subscribers we now thankfully have, if you guys would love to check out our Ko-fi, we are doing, not only can you just donate at one time, but there's also a subscription, which gives you some fun exclusives. You definitely get the newsletter beforehand. So if that's something you're interested in, or if you know someone who likes romance, sharing, following, all of that helps. So if you guys have time, I posted that earlier in the chat and you can check that out. And that is me.
Me. Laura Nettles. I mostly write horror. I also have 4 short contemporary romances out. I am here, so I'm excited. I don't know what I'm doing, but it's gonna be great. So yeah, that's me.
Oh, my turn. My name is Becca C. Smith, but for this 90-day book, I can't even talk. It's going to be Rebecca C. Smith. Ooh. Yeah, which is actually my real name, so I didn't really do much of a change there. But yeah, because I figured with romance, like Becca's more of the YA horror sci-fi, and Rebecca sounds more adult, I think.
It's got the romance flow.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, I mean, I just didn't want to do Becca. Like everybody on this community and and like my newsletter people and stuff like that, they get it. Like they're fine. Like they can separate the two. But like for marketing and stuff, like it would be like if they read a rom-com, like contemporary rom-com, and then they're like, oh, let me read some of her other books, and it's like gory, like horror, sci-fi, fantasy. They're like, whoa, this is not the same. So yeah, I mean, it's a slight difference, but I think it's good enough. So, but that's going well. I am more than halfway through. I am about 65% of the way through. So I should be finished with the rough draft on Saturday.
Wow.
If everything goes
Gosh, that's exciting.
Yeah.
Crushing it.
We'll go, hopefully.
Oh gosh, is it my turn? Okay. Hi, I'm JC Carpenter. I have a channel where I post videos Mondays and Thursdays. I live stream on Wednesdays from 7 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I have books. I have an online magazine, an online store. Yeah, that's me. Oh, tonight I'll be working on, well, at least for the first sprint, revisions. I don't know about the other 2 sprints. We'll see.
And it is finally my turn.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Avatar Mode because I am again in ratchety as pajamas. I am ready for bed, but I still have things to do, so here I am, showing up. I am Esther Marie Andujar. I'm a Puerto Rican writer aspiring to be a hybrid author. Today a video went out about how to be a critique partner when you are a BIPOC or any minority writer. It was part of a collaboration with Meredith. for the critique partner mashup. So check it out. I'll drop the link.
It's a great video, by the way.
Nice.
Thank you. And I am just emailing a new book to Morgan, and I'm getting a new book, and I'm beta reading. I'm doing all sorts of things. I am glad that my head is attached to my body because
Is it?
it needs to be attached because I wouldn't be able to hold it if it was dependent on me.
Hold it in one hand.
Yeah, it will be my head will be at another place, and my body will be like, like Billy from Hocus Pocus. I will be that.
Really?
Exactly that character.
On your head.
Oh, and you're on my channel. I'm Nia the Vixen of Fiction. I also stream. Well, I do this every Tuesday night at 7:30. I also stream over on Twitch on Mondays. I do pop-ups on Wednesdays, so not gonna do one tomorrow because I'm tired, and I will probably get called into work because it's the new year and the gym is wild right now. So I'm tired, Nia, tonight, but that's okay. And I will be back on Twitch though for sure on Friday, so you can catch me then in the middle of the day, and then fingers crossed, if I don't get called back into work again at the gym, then I will be doing some game night or game afternoon on Twitch. So yeah, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays over on Twitch. And I write things. Yeah, I'm currently writing things. And tonight I will be finally getting through this revision this editing of my first draft that I keep needing to do, and I keep getting called to do either work or paint my house or anything else other than what I need to do. So I'm going to be back at that tonight. And then I also need to start my next story tonight. So yeah, I'll be busy just a little bit.
We're doing great.
It's the struggle bus. Every year I know that January up until the middle of February is going to be like this. And yet it's like when you give birth to a child, you forget about the painful part. You do. So it's like this fitness instructor life. You forget that this time of the year is going to come, but then it comes and you're like, you're in it. You're just in it. And it's like,
Do you forget about the part? Do you forget about the painful
You
part?
must, because you do it again.
I
You
didn't
do
say
it again.
that.
I have one child. I have one.
And
one.
there are the women who have one.
The reason I only have one.
Clearly, I forget until it's there. We're here now. Okay.
Like, wait, I don't remember it being this bad.
Yeah. Let's say hello to some friends who came in. Nicole is going to be working, but she wanted to say hi. And thank you so much for that, Nicole, and Jennifer as well. Booping that like button up. And also, this is the information for Desiree's Ko-fi. It is pinned at the top. So if you're looking for it, you don't need to scroll. Just go right to the top. It is pinned up there. And Deidre is doing daughter duty tonight. Enjoy. And thank you. Left a ton of yes. Thank you for the energy because I'm gonna need it. I definitely dump it right here.
It sounds like your struggle bus is in a snowdrift, Nia.
I know. No, you know what? We are in this weird bubble that the snow is not touching us. And my friends in Raleigh want it to snow, and I'm just like, no, no. No, please no.
Yeah, I'm seeing videos of people opening their back doors, and the snow is up to here, live perfectly.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh no.
I do not want. So I'm hoping that the snow just stays far, far away. If I wasn't so busy, I wouldn't mind it because I could just stay home, and the snow would be out there, and I would be in here. Yeah, but no. Don't want it right now. And Joanne saying hello to everybody. Essie is here. Hello, friend. Jessica, hello, everyone. Doing nothing all day. Need to get at least 2 hours of work. Okay, we're going to definitely do that. I'm going to continue to read all the true crime books. Yes, read them all. And I have pizza in the oven. That's fantastic. And this was me. I was saying hello.
Oh, hi, you.
Hello. And
It's an imposter, Nia.
I know. It wasn't me. Dun, dun.
Was it her clone? Was it her clone?
If I had a clone, You know?
You're like,
Was it the good twin?
Or the bad.
mm.
No, if I had a clone,
because if it was the good twin, that would make me the bad. No.
would I? Thank
Yeah.
you, Angela. Smoosh the like button. Creative blessings. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Cool gamer. Hello. Morgan is here. Hello. And Tiff, how are you? Oh, beautiful people. You are beautiful people too. And two Tiffs in the chat tonight. Hello, Tiff. How are you?
Not cool, right?
Anna is here. Hello. Say hello. And Victoria is here. Hello, Victoria. And hello, Mama Maggie. Everybody's saying hello to everybody, which I love. I woke up an hour ago and I'm already in bed again. Enjoy your bedtime, Anna. It doesn't matter if it's the morning. Just you do you and enjoy it. It's a good run. Crazy. It's great. I'm crazy for wanting. No, that's actually kind of normal unless you're JC.
And she's like,
Okay, to be fair, I did want more than one, but circumstances just didn't work out that way. But the pain, that didn't help either. It didn't help.
Like, didn't make you want to push the matter. Looking forward to watching that Esther. Yes, the video. Great. Meredith is putting it together. Yes, that is fantastic. I can't wait to watch them. And hugs. Hope you feel better and are less pain today for you, JC.
Thank you.
Resolutions, and then they fade after Valentine's. They really do.
That's
I think
what we're saying.
people get all their Valentine's candy and cookies. Even if you don't have a Valentine's, the day after Valentine's, you go get the candy on sale, and everybody's like, "I think we're done now. We're just gonna eat our goodies
No,
and
Jim.
it's fine." I've absolutely already forgot about the pain. Yeah.
Which never made sense to me because after you gorge out on that much candy, wouldn't you need to go to the gym to work it
But
off?
at the same time, you feel like you already messed up. So now you're like, well, I already messed
Well,
up.
you don't keep messing up. You go back and
You
reset.
fell off. You're off for the year.
Reset.
Yeah,
Look.
let's try again next year.
Yep.
I
I
work at a gym. I'm telling you.
I know how it goes. I never understood that logic.
Yeah, I applaud everybody who tries, though.
Here.
Yep. I'm like, you gave it a good run. You tried.
Soup.
I applaud you. I'm making soup from scratch. I'll be listening to So Many Beginnings by Bethany C. Morrow. Nice.
You should make soup.
Title.
Yeah, soup does sound good. Do you need another one right now? People to travel this year. That's right. We didn't get a lot of snow, but we did get a bit, like under 6 inches. See, under 6 inches, like anything over more than an inch, and we're just like, shut it down. Everything's coming to a screeching halt.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, like I could travel, but so really, yes. There's a reason doors open inward in the snowy part of the gun. Yeah, you can't push it open. You're like,
oh my God! I just realized. Yeah, because ours goes out. Because I'm in Florida, so.
Yeah, we have the screen doors because we're in North Carolina, so you have to have a screen door. Otherwise, you have to keep your door shut because of the bugs. So the screen doors usually go out, but the door goes in.
Interesting.
There you go for you guys about the critique partner. I can't pin them both though, so you guys go to Esther's page. She's linked below. Okay, Daddy laptop is slow while I wait on it to connect. Hi. Hello, Deidre, while you're waiting. Although maybe riding with you might not be as crazy. Which
stories.
Would you be a better driver? Description has a link into the playlist. Oh, that's awesome. Yay. So you can watch all the videos. New migraine med is causing me to have the attention somewhere between a fruit fly and a goldfish. The side effect sometimes of the medicine that helps you.
I wish I could find medicine that helps me, period. I always have a stabby right here in my brain.
Yeah, mine goes right over my eyeballs. It's like,
yeah, it's like it's here and then it's like hovers.
Yeah.
this region.
And it's just like you wake up with the little thing over your eye and you're like, is that gonna? No, it's fine. Not today. Because it never really all the way goes away. And so you're always like getting those MRIs, like, can you double check? Okay, just making sure because it never goes away.
Yes.
Oh, definitely more sane. Stay outside of my vehicle. Oh, fix the trash bag. Oh, did you? Yay! See, it's better. Better, Tiff. An amazing release. Yes.
This is my co-writer.
Do. Way to go, you guys. Y'all are really cranking them out. That is fantastic. Way to go, Fab.
Working on it.
Jaquita, you are amazing. And we are almost there, you guys. Esther did it.
Okay.
We'll go a little bit longer as Laura. We'll go a little bit more while Laura pulls up the timer.
But I have it up. I just haven't shared it.
I just like Gwenna's comment that you're about to get to right now.
All right.
This one?
No, the one where she says the only shape I'm getting into this year is something closer to
my baby.
Oh, trying my best to enjoy the George weather.
Few friends coming.
Are we ready? Da-da. We have our 30-minute. In case anybody forgot what it's like outside, not here. It's warm here. Not as warm as it is with Des and Esther, but I think it was like 60 degrees today.
Oh, heaven.
Yeah.
Want to know what mine was today? 14, felt like 2, 70% humidity.
Oh my gosh.
Yikes.
Oh my gosh.
It's cold for here for Los Angeles, but it's still like 65.
Glorious. Oh,
yeah. I'm like, I'm not going to complain about any of my weather because I just want the snow to stay away.
I know. Oh.
You would think with all that snow, we'd get a cold front where I'm at. Nope.
Yeah,
it's like
we're getting
a barrier that refuses to let us enjoy the cold.
Yeah, we're getting ready to get some cold weather this weekend. I think it's going to drop down to like 17 or 20 or something like that at night. So I'll sleep through it.
Deidre.
No,
What?
no. I would just be like, why? Why?
Oof.
No.
Oof.
Oh, hello, Barrett. Wanted to say hi to you before we start our sprint. Are you ready, Laura? Extreme cold warnings out. Guys, stay warm. Everybody who's experiencing those temperatures, is that what those are called when they hit the negative?
Are they
temperatures?
like...
They're nightmares. All right, Laura, when you're ready, let's enjoy the snow and the timer.
3, 2, 1, go.
Happy sprinting, friends. I lost my mouse. I was like, I know it's here somewhere. How did you guys do on that sprint? I will start to say that I have gotten through some edits. I think I have 1, 2, 3 more chapters that I need to edit. I need to add. I need to add things, but I don't know where. I'm like, okay. But editing is going. It is happening.
I am editing a video that goes up tomorrow, and then I need to finish after that. Finish writing the book that only has like 2 more scenes left to go for the pen name, and then I'll be done for the night. So let's see if I can get all that done.
Yeah, nice. I did some research on audiobooks and contacted somebody who should be checking Instagram, Gwynna. And I finished a character bio, and yeah.
Nice. I did 603 words.
Amazing.
That is.
I did 673 words.
Nice, Jason.
Fresh.
Oh,
Yeah.
Look at all those workouts. I read a chapter and a half, and I have a chapter and a half to beta read, and then I can torture myself with my own manuscript.
Yes.
And we had some friends come in. Lindsay, hello. Nicole as well. Hello to I will say Nikki because Nicole might pop in. So Nikki, hello.
Yeah.
Hello. And Adrian, hi. Writing novels is hard. Whose bright idea was this? I know. Why can't they just morph themselves out of our heads and just like, boom, there it is.
Fun.
Yes.
Why do we have to do this whole writing process?
And go through these emotional ups and downs in the
Yes.
process too. So much.
All of that. All of that.
Do you guys feel emotions from your own writing? Like,
I have cried through my
how?
own work.
How?
Sometimes. Not always, but sometimes.
I
If
mean,
it's an emotional scene, I've
emotions
cried.
from emotions from the test or emotions because
It's
because
From
like
the text.
I'm most of the
characters make
time
me
I
cry.
am either I'm doing a good job or I want to pull my hair, and then sometimes I do get a little emotional. A lot of the times I just cackle at how at that moment I was smart enough to write something good.
And then there's those times where I'm like, oh damn, she told him.
Yeah, pretty much same.
Lucky.
I don't know. I don't know what it is. Why?
I'm just emotionally stunted.
No, you're not. We're all
You're a
wonderfully
void.
individual. We are wonderfully individuals.
Yes,
Just
you are.
being our unique selves.
Honestly, it's probably part of why you are also a horror writer. Because I think honestly, I wouldn't be able to get through writing half of what you write because it would affect me too much. Like it really affects me. So the fact that like you can kind of have that separation and go as deep and dark and crazy as you want to, I mean
Probably
that's
make
really
it better.
Yeah, because I would scare myself halfway through and just be like, "Okay, we're changing this."
Yep,
I'm scared.
Like,
I'm
nope,
scared
my
myself.
romance.
Like, no, make this happy.
I think too, also because you aren't attached to those emotions, it makes it easier for you to edit too because you don't get attached to any one certain part. So it's not like, oh, but this part it makes me cry, so it has to stay in there. You can see that, oh, but it's not as good as it could be, so maybe not.
But I'm also an underwriter, so I need to add stuff in. I don't need to edit stuff out usually.
But you are very particular about your sentence structure because
Yeah.
you really have good prose when it comes to that. So
I also think a lot of writers do have some of like what actors do, which is method acting. So they are literally trying to slip inside of their character skin and then project that. Though I feel like those writers are the ones that will get the most emotionally attached and affected. Some of us, like, I consider myself that I just like get inside of their head enough to like garner some emotions from the character and to the reader, but not enough that will mess up with my own emotions. Or maybe I'm just too self-absorbed and self-centered.
No.
I'm a
Feel
theater
very
girl.
called out.
So as a theater girl, I've always put myself like in, like it's just I've always like lived through the characters and what's happening in my head simultaneously.
It's like I am the character. Yeah.
Especially because I
It's
used to
just words on a page that you can scroll.
No, I am the character. Like I
have conversations with my characters, like my characters, and I like I'll be one of the characters, and the dialogue will be going on in my head, and occasionally the dialogue comes out loud, and my kids will look at me like, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm not talking to you. Just ignore me.
Just having a moment here with imaginary people. No.
You're fine. Just ignore me. Oh, you got 54% of the way into so many beginnings. Nice. I need to read. I've got to reread. What am I doing for scripting the book? Wheel of Time. Fortunately, I've already read it. So, yeah, fortunately, I've already read it, but I do need to refresh. I do need to reread that. Yes, refresh my memory. Lay down because my computer and internet has completely did me. Oh, that's not right, Tiffany.
Yeah, she's
should not be doing it like that. I'm so sorry.
Technology not.
Is it affecting your dad using this internet, or is it only affecting you?
I'm thinking mostly her because I think he's just watching TV. Kind of.
So he probably might not. If he's just streaming a show or something, he might not notice the interruptions because sometimes the buffering will help that you don't notice, the interruptions with the internet. But she's constantly trying to work on things and going back and forth through things. So yeah, I'm sorry, Tiff. Jessica got 521 words and finally finished the painful scene that's been making me cry all day.
Oh.
You did it. You got through it.
Yay.
Only when I've walked away and come back to it. That being said, a couple of times killing characters I've had to walk away from writing for a couple of days. Okay, I will say I have, because I outline very heavily, I know the ending of one of my stories and I want to change it because I think it's too sad. Like, it makes me sad to think about it because some of the couples, even though they end up together, don't get to be together. And I'm like, that kind of makes me sad. So I want to fix it. But it's my story and I did this.
So I mean, if it's not a romance, you can get away with that.
Yeah, it's a bit romantic-y. So it was fantasy with romance before romantasy, because this is the one I've been working on for a long, long time. So it was fantasy before it was romance before romantasy, the label came along. But that ending hasn't changed. But the couples are all in love and together-ish.
So I was going through this with Tiffany the other day. I was like, if you're gonna call it a romance,
I know.
No inch about it.
Yeah.
Readers will pounce.
But there's multiple couples. So depending on the couple, your couple might be the couple.
Is the main couple. Is there a main couple?
There is a main couple, and I thought there's You think they're going to be separated, but they don't. But it's because other people make the
Oh.
sacrifices to do the things so that the main couple can be together. But then I'm like, but what about them?
I mean,
What
you might
about
be able to get
their
away with the
happy
other ones.
Glory Writes the Blues will hold actual funerals for her characters. Like she'll put on a
No
veil and do a funeral.
No.
That is awesome. that's we all have our ways of interacting with her stories.
Write a little
She
eulogy.
feels them.
Gotta write that. Gotta get it out.
What
I
did I
don't-
come back to? A eulogy? What? I'm sorry.
And the emotions that we feel when we're writing our characters.
Oh,
and
okay.
what they have to
Especially if
go through.
there's a death. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. I feel like I do better with the deaths because I feel like, well, they're gone now and it's sad, but like we're moving on. It's it's like separations and
What?
I do bad with separations, injuries, like I don't know, certain other
Give me all the injuries. Impale
Like-
them with a railroad spike. Whatever. Just give me injuries.
like if they're permanently injured or permanently emotionally damaged, I feel sadder for that character. And when a character dies, I feel bad for the characters that are left behind. But I'm like, well, he's dead, so he doesn't know. So, he's in a better place. But all his siblings and loved ones are all the ones that are
and
left
when you
to
like
suffer.
shorten your lifespan to heal the injury, like all of it.
I love those ones. I love that too, Laura.
Give me all the emotion.
Yes. We like similar things, Laura. But me without the horror, though. I'm blubbering baby when it comes to my sad scenes. I love all my characters too much, but I hurt them so often. Yes, we do that. We do this. I've written things. I'm like, well, it's my fault. I wrote this ending. I have no one to blame.
I was like, I never do that because of romance. But never mind. I forgot about my short, dark dystopia, and I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't help her at all.
Yeah, that's the good thing about the romance is that they're always going to get their happy end.
They're gonna have a moment. They're gonna have
they're gonna have their moments, but you're just waiting for them to get through it because love will prevail. So not even Laura, you're so open with your emotions. I know, right? I think you just process art differently. You are one of the kindest and sincere people I've ever met. 100%.
I wonder if it's because you can't, right? You have that thing where you can't picture. Because the thing is that the reason why I get emotional or cry or whatever is because I see everything as a movie or a TV show. So when I'm writing like an emotional scene, I'm seeing the actors and I'm, and like, because do you cry when you watch movies and
That
TV
could be
shows?
it.
Sometimes.
Okay.
I cried at the Lego movie.
Right, because it's not like you don't feel emotion. You do see it and like whatever, but maybe because you can't imagine it or whatever, or see it in your head.
When I read, all I do is I hear the words on the page out loud in my own voice in my head. That's all that happens.
So that's probably why.
So even when you read other people's work, you don't get emotional.
You don't see their work either?
No, I don't see it.
Okay.
I think I'm just more critical of my own stuff.
Yeah, probably.
Like, I got a magazine that I'm in, and I was reading all of the stories and enjoying them, and I got to mine, and it was just like, oh no, oh no, oh no. The whole time reading, I'd be like, oh, it wasn't that bad. And then enjoy the rest of it.
Yeah, but I'm just wondering if that's wise because there's like a disconnect between the visual because sometimes like when we see people crying or whatever or going through something emotional, it affects us. So you know how like some people cry when they see someone else cry, like that sort of sympathy cry thing. So maybe that's a part of it. I don't know.
That would make sense. Yeah.
Everyone's different, so
Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
Nothing at all. Sprints over and done nothing at all.
Love it, Morgan.
That's okay. Also, Morgan,
your birthday.
work. Let us know. She's just leaving us hanging. She's like, oh, by the way, I did nothing on the sprint. It's like,
well,
how was your day?
First day of work.
I watched Hamilton's
Animatics.
animatics.
Yeah,
Like moving
those have become
storyboards.
popular. Mhm.
Oh, okay. Nice.
I saw those for Heather's musical.
Very cool. I ate dinner, now going back to reading. Yes. Oh my gosh. Enjoy the reading. Hopefully I'll get to read.
Essie inspires me to read so much more.
Yes.
I'm such a reader. I'm like, I need to read more.
Genealogy research. That's kind of fun though.
That is interesting.
I've deleted old emails and watched the live stream from the cab of train in Norway. Ooh,
Ooh.
that sounds interesting. A few days ago, I would see the Northern Lights.
Wait,
Yeah,
is this
my
early or before? Like, is she early in Norway or no? Mama Maggie.
I think
she watched a live
live.
stream.
Yeah.
Live stream. I was like, wait, when did Mama Maggie go to Norway? Never mind. Move on.
Yeah, my daughter was just there. She got to see the Northern Lights. She was so excited. She had to. Yeah, it's on my bucket list now. So far, everybody is doing all the things that are on my bucket list. But I'm like, that's fine, kids. You guys go live your best life. Take me with you, but fine, it's fine. She was like, what am I going to do in Norway? It's going to be so cold and so dark. And so I told her she was going to be in the city, which is in the south. And I said, if you're going all the way over there, I said, you need to go try to see the Northern Lights, but you have to go up north. And so we planned out a bunch of stuff that they could do. And she's like, it snowed every day. And then the last day she was there, she's like, the skies cleared. And the lights just came right, and she was like, it was amazing. I was like, yeah.
Magical. Love that.
Yeah. There's a lot of reindeer sledding, so they had a good time.
Very cool.
I wrote chapters, death scene 4 books before his actual death time, traumatizing both his pregnant wife and adult son during the battle they lost. Mama Maggie can pull out some good ones. She spent the rest of that day wearing his blood dried over the baby bump ball. Okay, she's trying to pull the emotions out in the chat here.
Ooh, that's a powerful visual.
That is. Wow. Injuries, yes.
I think
I do like injuries.
80% of the fanfics I read are like injury torture fic. It's like, yes, hurt my babies and then like wean them back to health. Like,
yeah, I like
and then maybe hurt them again. But yes,
yeah, I like the hurt comfort. Like, I like to see my people get hurt, but then see the love of their life or someone comforting them back to health. Yeah, that's what they're going for. They're getting them healthy.
Yeah.
Right.
We got a huddle in the snowstorm for health reasons.
So close together.
Oh, gotta get that body warm. Okay.
I like to torture my characters until they cry and then comfort each other and then cry some more because they're experiencing tenderness for the first time in their horrible lives.
Speak my language, Anna.
Yes.
Oh man.
Oh, the characters you would love. He gets resurrected in a new body after a lifetime, almost 1,000 years of war. He misses his scars because they define him.
Ooh,
so I won't say which story this is, but I have a story in the works where somebody gets brainwashed and has false history implanted in their mind. And so when they come to, they have 2 histories. And so, like, you got to figure out, like, who am I really? Which one's my real past? What is really me? And it's really, really cool.
Oh, my goodness. Ooh,
wow.
Complex, I like.
Gwenna has a request. Enjoy collarbone for me.
Yes.
The character something. Sometimes I can feel their blood in my hands. Oh.
Wow.
That's feeling it. She loves me. She knows so well. This is a romance, but the character suffering isn't the main couple. He's a side character, but I love him, and he's my precious bird boy. I love those characters that we love. We are going to sprint. You got the next one for us, Laura?
Oh, yeah, I didn't show
Yeah.
my screen. I did pull it up.
Collarbone in a romance. Thank you, Laura. Yes. All right, here we go, guys. This is our chunky one. 45 minutes. I'm not asking any questions because I'm too tired to come up with one. If Laura comes up with a question, we will talk about it. Happy sprinting. You're in control, Laura.
Go!
That does remind me, I still have our Christmas tree up.
Same. I was gonna take it down last weekend.
Mine too, and my mom keeps telling me to take it down, and I'm like, not until the last festivities happen here in Puerto Rico, which is going to be this next weekend.
Aha, so that can be my excuse.
There you go.
Yeah,
I'm vicariously still living the Puerto Rican tradition.
of course. We have
That's
the
right.
longest holidays in the world, so
Nonstop. How did you guys do on that sprint? My edits are coming along. I have 2 more chapters to do, but then I realized I never wrote an epilogue for this one.
Uh-oh.
Whoops. So yeah, I might need to write that real quick too. How'd you guys do?
I finished my editing the video. It's uploading to my phone so I can then upload it to YouTube. And I continued writing the last scene for the book that will get done at some point tonight for sure.
Nice. So I did multiple things. I finished a character bio. I talked with my future audiobook narrator. So it's gonna happen.
Yay!
That's awesome.
I'm so excited.
Yay!
So hopefully it'll be out on the 1-year anniversary.
Oh, that would be so
Fingers
awesome.
But yeah, and I saw the comments about the broken collarbone, and I'm 2 pages into it now.
Right.
Only Laura, man.
I have 629 words into this broken collarbone story.
Like instantly, she's like, "Oh, idea."
Yes.
I didn't even have, the only idea was broken collarbone, go. So I was like, okay.
Hilarious.
And romance.
Your mind is spectacular.
Yes. I wrote another 400 words, so I'm at 1,000 right now, and I'm actually almost done with this chapter. So I might actually finish this chapter this stream.
Nice.
Yay! Go
Good.
Becca. Or this was for Rebecca.
Yes.
Rebecca.
Excuse me, it's Rebecca.
I don't know how many words I got on the last sprint, but I also ate dinner. I'm still writing while y'all are talking because I'm almost finished this chapter of revisions, and I would really like to finish it tonight.
All right, go, go,
okay,
go.
I'll take it over. I'll take it over. I read the chapter and half. Well, the half I read it while we were chatting, so I was just like, I need to know more. And then during the sprint, I read the next chapter because I am to finish before time. I need to read 3 chapters weekdays. So so far so good, and leaving comments and swooning every so often, which is a good sign because it's a romance. And I scroll for a little bit on Instagram and was like, no, Esther, you need to do things. And then I move into Canva to play with some graphics for my non-disclosed pen name, aka codename Sally.
All right. Okay.
Nice.
I like that you gave it a code name. That's nice.
Yeah.
Deidre gave it the codename. She was like, yeah, when you talk about that, we're going to talk about Sally, codename Sally. And I'm like, okay, there's a lot of Sallys out there. She's like, yep.
That's hilarious.
Let's see. Anna had to go to work, so bye, Anna. And a lot of people said bye to Anna. Jessica also has a tree. I'm progressing the hubby. We'll just blame it on the hubby.
Not just
That's fine.
yeah,
That's
blame it on them.
Gwenna said she was reading a masterpiece and downloading Audacity. Oh, I hope Audacity works for you. I had a lot of good luck with when I was using Audacity. I liked it. I tidied my house and got my stuff ready for work tomorrow and opened my documents so I can do some revisions before bed. Nice, Morgan. 2, I was able to figure out what I need to add to make the chapter flow more smoothly. Nice. Finished a chapter and started a new one. Awesome, Michelle. She's reading along. Somehow got 186 words, as well as made dinner and ate dinner and chased a toddler. You did so much.
Just made some cocoa.
Made myself some cocoa.
That's awesome.
That's a win. Wait, what? Audiobook narrator? That's so exciting.
Right?
Totally. Woohoo.
Yeepies.
And I got 62% into So Many Beginnings. The soup's almost done. Nice. I hope the soup's going to be good. That was probably my last sprint for the night. All right, child wants to go back to bed, and y'all have a great night. You have a great night. Cuddle the baby. Yes. Do the whole mommy thing and enjoy every minute. Yes. Woohoo. Oh my gosh, Skylar. Don't send me that. I'm going to be so mad.
She wants broken collarbone.
Yes.
She wants it. She wants it. I've been sitting here curled up in my PJs and reading true crime. It's been great. Nice. Yeah. I'm redoing my outline for my Beauty and the Beast retelling. Nice job, Nikki. Now I'm craving hot cocoa.
Ooh, I've got nothing to make any.
Yeah. And Nicole did ask during the sprint, Maribel is young and naive and thinks that most people are kind, good people. She thinks that just as people show others a little kindness, they will be nice in return. Is that good for a character flaw? And my thoughts on it is because this is what we would call a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
So what would the character's journey be? So I would say it could be a flaw if it leads her into trouble to trust somebody that she shouldn't. It needs to make it a flaw, it needs to cause some type of conflict. Otherwise, you just have a really good character. Because most of the time, the flaw is the thing that you don't want the character to have. So what do we want the character to learn if this is going to be a flaw?
And giving my character in my middle grade horror another character flaw. He is going to be a scorekeeper between him and his sister. So his sister ruined his first ever comic when he was 7, and he has never forgiven her for it. So he's going to have to learn how to overcome his scorekeeping of, well, you got this and I didn't get that, and you ruined this and stuff like that. So he's going to have to overcome that and put his sister first and go in and rescue her for part of the story.
Also, I will think it's because she can be young and naive and a little gullible.
Yeah,
that could be a weakness.
Because she gets put in an MLM.
There's people who are young and naive, but they're not easily convinced that just a little kindness means that you're just, or because I treat you this way, of course you're gonna treat me that way back. That to me in my head, that feels like more than naive, like that you're kind of like a little gullible. Like I could convince you of almost anything, and that could be a weakness. Because there's pretty like quick-minded people who are young and naive.
It's very true.
Yep. So yeah, depending on what the direction is you want to use that, it could be. It could be.
Yeah, especially like con artists, and they take all their money and they're completely poor now because that is such a there's lots of ways that being kind and naive can really mess you up, and I know from experience.
It's sad. It's sad that has to be the reality, but
you have to learn. Well, and what's sad is that it then sort of taints you for every experience afterwards, and you sort of stop being as kind, as naive, like things I used to do all the time where like, oh, I'm gonna do whatever. Now I'm like, okay, well,
you become a little more selfish, which isn't always a bad thing, but you definitely pull back from
Yeah.
how easily you were willing to like give and do for others.
Yeah, because just recently when I went to Comic-Con, I wanted to support this artist that I thought was really great. But it turns out it wasn't even their art. And they did a scam where, you pay on the Square thing,
Mhm.
and you can add a tip, which I didn't know about. And so they charged me $600 tip, apparently I gave them. Yeah. So the piece of art was like $10, but then they put a $600 tip. So I called my bank, and because I actually swiped it, like physically swiped it, that's all they can go by. So they found a way to get lots of money from people quickly and legally, technically. So I didn't get my money back.
What?
No.
So
Is the artist gonna get banned? Because that's pretty much.
the thing is Comic-Con, so they had like a little, like they were outside. A lot of people go outside the convention center because it's too expensive to get a booth. And so they're kind of on the street, and everyone's just, and most of them are legit and great, wonderful. And I've gone for 15 years, so I've never really had this problem before. And I've always supported people because I know how expensive those booths are. And it's so I was just like, and I really love the artwork, which wasn't even theirs, I found out. But like, it just I know.
So
Yeah.
I would be
It
so
makes me
pissed.
never want to do that again.
I'm sad that your bank wouldn't give you your money back. Like, don't they understand people get like? Do they not?
Yeah, but
understand
that was the
the
thing, is they were like, because that all they can go by is that I swiped the card, and I did.
Yeah.
I gave them my card. So I'm sure now, like enough people this is going to happen to, they'll start cracking down on the tip thing for Square and all those other things, like, because it was something that they added, if you think about it, in the last couple of years, the whole tip thing, like, okay, I want to give you $10 for this piece of art, but I think you're worth more. I'm going to give you 20 extra bucks, So it was kind of this nice thing putting the tip in, but now, people always find the little loopholes to.
We can have nice things. Yep.
Yeah.
But anyway, so yes, this was a character flaw where I was like, I'm going to be supportive, and it's like
Faith in humanity. Yeah.
And apparently it was $610.
Support the artist. No. And then this is what
I'm so sorry that happened to you.
Yeah, that's
I was crying on the phone. I was like, but because that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
it was $6, not 600. Help me out.
Half a rent, practically. Yeah.
I know. Exactly. But yeah. So.
Why?
I know. And at Comic-Con, it's my favorite place.
I know.
Don't ruin it for me.
Yeah.
It's like, now I'm gonna proceed with caution.
And you probably only realized it after like the end of the day or the next day that you couldn't.
Weird though is it was like my sister and I went to lunch right afterwards, and I just got this twist in my gut. I don't know what it was, but I was like, I need to check my bank. And then of course, because there's so many people at Comic-Con, my phone wouldn't connect to the bank, so I had to walk all the way like 3 blocks away, and it was right there. So I thought that I could get my money back because I called them right away.
Wow.
Like literally probably after lunch, so like an hour after it happened, I was all like, they just charged
Cancel
me.
that.
But they were like, well, did you swipe it?
I mean, what my petty self will have done, I will have gone back to that booth and
I did though. They were gone. They were already gone. Yeah.
They knew.
Oh yeah, so they were scammers. That was just they were there to scam.
Yeah, and that's how I
the
found
money
out about
that they
the art.
wanted.
That's how I found out about the artwork, because when I went back into the Comic-Con thing, they were giving away like free artwork, and it was one of those.
No.
Oh my
Sleep at
God.
night doing things.
Did that person give you a receipt, or was it like, oh, we can send you the
because it's
receipt
on
through
Square.
email?
It was Square, but the thing is that I'm sure at that point through Square they eventually like shut them down for something like that, because my bank did report it to them. They just can't give me my money back. So I'm
Yes.
sure they like open these accounts and close them like this, you know,
Yeah.
just to get the money. I know. It's
Unless there's enough people that they happen and then they can do a lawsuit.
yeah, that's true.
But they have to be somewhat legit to be able to be sued. If they're just
Yeah, you have
running
to find them. You have to track them down
Yeah.
because they start these
Yeah.
dummy accounts with Square. It's so easy to start a Square.
Oh
account,
yeah.
You
Oh
know,
yeah.
you don't even need a bank
You
account. And
email. Oh yeah.
banks are like the online banks that,
Mhm.
you know.
Oh
Anyways.
my God.
No,
I'm so
no,
sorry,
that's
Becca.
intense.
That's
But it just reminded me, you're like, wait a minute, this is a character flaw.
It's like, you're like, no.
You had the best intention. You
yes.
met
No.
one of those many bad human beings.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. And it's
Ruin it for everyone, man.
well, yeah,
Yeah.
that's the thing is that now it makes me like I don't want to give that up because I do like
Mhm.
supporting people. So next time I go to Comic-Con though, I'm just gonna make sure I have cash.
Yep.
And I'm just not even
And
gonna
then when
use
you
it.
run out of cash, that's it. Like, sorry, I can't support anybody
Yeah,
else.
exactly.
That
It's like,
sucks.
A lot of times at the artist booths, the artists are there doing art while they're like
yes,
waiting for things. So like
absolutely.
there you can see they're an
Yeah,
artist.
no, those you're like clear. Yeah, yeah. You're like
Not
okay.
all of them. A lot of them are just selling their prints and stuff.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, there's a
That's
lot
true.
going on.
yeah.
That's true because they do
Aw.
everything digitally. Yeah.
Mhm, mhm.
Yeah, it's hard. And like I said, they were really sweet and funny and like
Oh,
just looked around. They like played the whole thing.
And
charisma.
I'm mad at them. Like, I would have
One
gone
artist.
just to find them and just be like, you,
I remember you.
these guys, everybody get them.
Oh,
A bunch of people dressed up like superheroes.
I
and
know,
knights
running.
chasing them down.
Full Iron Man Mark 1 suit.
Yes. They're like,
We're
"Oh,
going.
I got you. Slow down.
Yeah.
man.
I mean,
Kirby going down
it
to get him.
happened something like that. It was more like at this point I don't even remember. It was years ago that I got scammed out of like $100. But because the way they asked me to send it looked like a donation, I put it on my taxes and got it.
Oh, okay.
Because I
Well,
was just like, okay, and then I'm just gonna because I do tend to donate money throughout the year, and then I just put it back in my taxes. Sometimes I get it back, sometimes I don't. But I think that year I donated enough that I got money back. So I'm like, okay, you thought you got me, but
Esther
government,
finds a way.
government, the loopholes. I'm all about the loopholes.
Yeah, you are. And you find a way.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that is terrible. We're glad you're here, Rebecca. I can't believe I missed so much of the stream. We're on our last sprint, so we got one more to go. I'm rereading my first half of my whip and making notes for the future. Yay.
Yay.
Having that shocked reaction to something so minor that isn't remembered is a good example of something a scorekeeper would hold on to for Laura.
Mhm.
Yep. You set a glass on my page and created a ring. Right. All right, let's get into our last sprint so we can semi-finish on time. The last one's a 30. We'll
Yep.
be done by 10:30. Yeah. Okay.
we can do it.
And why does it look blank to me?
Because
It's so lucky. Okay,
we still have our trees up. We can do it.
that's right.
That's right.
We're stuck with a Santa
Still
Loki.
still the holidays in Puerto Rico, so
There
All right.
we go.
yes.
It's valid.
That does not say 30, but okay.
It was when I hit play.
Back that up for a second. Like, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Oh
I'm kidding. I'm kidding this time. For real, I'm kidding.
All right, Laura, you're in charge. Happy sprinting, friends.
Go.
not me forgetting that this is my stream and I can't keep working.
You're like, oh, they'll get it.
I'm like, oh, wait, no, that's me. Hi. Needless to say, I'm writing the epilogue, so I'm like, do.
Nice.
So editing and everything's going well. How did you guys do?
I am in the thick of a certain scene. So I was in that, just really, in that
Certain
little
scene, huh?
moment.
Does it involve the neglected? Never mind.
Just, getting through that. But yay, video is uploading on YouTube, and this scene is getting written.
Nice.
Yay.
This story is just not ending. I'm at 1,276 words now for this little thing.
Wait, how much?
1,276.
Love it.
I love it.
Amazing.
I finished my chapter.
Yay!
Yay!
You did it.
Nice.
Right there. So close.
Oh, that was it. I was just waiting for Becca to say more. I also finished the chapter kind of right as Laura hit the button to start the timer. So I had 2,465 words for the day.
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Now tomorrow I can move on to the next chapter to revise. So yay, I'm very happy.
Yay,
Awesome.
good.
Awesome.
Congrats! I took this time to copy paste my K-pop book out of Scrivener into Word so I can print it out. Because I'm already, so since I'm better reading something on Google Docs, I'm like, I cannot read even more words on the screen. So I'm like, I'll just gonna print it out. 280 pages, but I printed the Holiday Romance, and the Holiday Romance, it's longer than this book. So did it once, I'll do it again.
You can do it. I printed a 429-page manuscript on a janky printer back in the day. It was one of those that it wasn't printing back and forth, like back and front. It was just printing on one side, but it still did the suck it in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god, this is gonna take
I am not printing double side because I like to have the back of the page to keep adding more notes.
Nice.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Not like me. I did super, super tiny print just so I could save they get so big. And then I did front and back as well.
Mia, why?
It's just I wanted to print it for myself. I wasn't gonna edit on it. I just wanted to have it.
I know, but we have eyeball problems. Like what?
I can print it on my computer though. I just wanted to have it in my hand.
Just have a physical copy.
I want to say, look, I did it and hold it and hug it and
Yay. Oh, I know. Yeah, I did that too. That's bigger, but anyway. Let's not talk about that.
We had
The punkster.
She's a chunky.
Yeah, the chunky. We had Shannon came in and said hi, and I did not know it was her birthday until Morgan said
She's probably gone now, but happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday.
And Anna came back. She's working, watching from the office. So yay. And let's see. Morgan, I wrote 145 words and started watching YouTube videos. Yay for the words. And Rebecca, I read a chapter and a half-ish. Yay, that's excellent. And we're going to wrap it up with Michelle, who got 491 words. So much productivity tonight, you guys. Rocked it. Woo, and some of us were really tired. So awesome.
Fact. Agree. Second that. Snap.
Yes. And that's another happy birthday to Shannon. I literally have had a book on KDB called The Draft of, and I just changed the subtitle for every story. Oh, that's good. Yes. You get that cheap printout. Yes, that they send it to you. Yep, that is true. That is true.
That's why I have my YA sci-fi printed out. It was like 40, 50, 60 bucks at Staples, and then like $5 from Amazon.
Yep, I do that every time.
Yep. That's so interesting. How that works. Yep.
But it's in a book form, so
which is better than just what Staples can do.
Yeah. I think when I do them again, I will definitely do that. But back in the day, I was just like printing them out, and I think Mama Maggie mentioned this like a couple years ago. She's like, just print them on Amazon. I'm like, why haven't I done this before?
Yeah.
Yes, all the happy birthdays. Sleepy, good night, Diane. Thank you for coming to hang out. We are done, you guys. Having the author group is so nice. And Shannon's morning
just
stream.
Don't double space print it. Don't double space.
Don't double space. Yeah.
Because then you'll end up with a book like this thick.
Might be a little chunky. Might be a little chunky.
I mean, that's like Les Mis or The Art of like. Was it The Art of War? No. War and Peace.
It's double space. That's why it's so chunky. And you need some editing, but
Yeah. Thank you, Anna. I hope you have a great day on the other side. Anna from the future.
Okay, I'm still writing the collarbone story, Anna.
Oh, we all need this, Laura.
Yep.
In the words of Adele,
it's now 1,324.
Oh, also, Shannon's going to be on Scripting the Book with us, talking about Wheel of Time on Sunday. So come hang out. Guys, let's do some outros. We're going to do it.
You're tired.
Yes, because some people have things that they need to remind people of.
Let Des do the whole outro. She could just.
Oh, okay.
The only one.
I'm good with that.
I've been seconding it.
All right. I will say people will be streaming all week. I think Esther is going to be on Sunday and also on Twitch, and JC is going to be Wednesday. Laura is going to be Thursday. So everybody's YouTube channels are linked below. Des. Yes. And Des, take it away. We're going to let you do a little wrap up for us.
No pressure. Hi, friends. We have all of these lovely people. Please go and check out their channels. They're linked down below. Everyone's streaming at some point or going to be on someone else's stream. I stream over on Twitch. And the main thing that I have going on is that if you are a fan of romance, go check out Desiree Ko-fi. See if you want to join, if you want to support, if you want to donate once, or just follow or share it with other romance lovers. So thank you very much, friends. I think that's still pinned in the chat.
Yes, it is pinned. And check out Esther's channel. She's got a video up, and she is part of a, what do we call it? A playlist where they were talking about.
It is a playlist for a critique partner matchup. So if you're looking into finding a critique partner, you only have to be 18 years old. It's for all genres, ages, like fiction ages, and it's gonna be open for the foreseeable future. Meredith says she's not gonna close it anytime soon, so maybe you're not ready right now, but maybe in February or maybe in March or maybe in a couple of weeks you're ready for ACP. You can head over there. The form is on her video, but you can get access to the video and the playlist in the description box on my video.
All right. Thank you, Esther. All right, friends. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us. And we will see you again all over the interwebs. You'll catch us. And I'll be back again Tuesday night of next week. Bye, friends. Let's say bye to the little baby. Bye.